implementing the habits, okay? This is one of the most important steps to the program and to your development, okay? Because habits are what make us develop into the person that we are desiring to become. Alright, so whether you're a new or aspiring coach, consultant, or content creator, we need ourselves to become consistent in forming a habit that's going to help us succeed, alright? So some tips that I'm going to give you today, you may or may not have these items, but these are affordable items that you can purchase online or in Walmart, Target, whichever store you prefer. So we're going to go ahead and jump right on in. So, of course, when it's time to be consistent with what we have planned, we need to set visual reminders, okay? We need to have a cue around us that's going to make us be prompted to do the task that's necessary. So in the previous module, we talked about building our strategy for success, building the system that we're going to implement. So whether it's taking time out to do the mirror talk once or twice a day, in the mirror saying your affirmations, or whether you decide to do meditation once or twice a day. Whichever techniques you decide to implement is going to be based on what's more suitable and comfortable for you and what you see is working for you. In my suggestion, I would start off with about 1 or 2 of the exercises that I've discussed in the course. You're welcome to try more if you feel comfortable with doing so as well. But what we're going to do is give you some tips and techniques of how you can pretty much build your habit for success to reprogram your mind. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is the fact of building a habit. It takes 21 to 66 days, okay? So what we need to remember is we must stay consistent, okay? This is the major core part for success, all right? So we're going to knock fear out of the way, and we're going to go ahead and get into this grind mode, and we are going to stay consistent on our goals. So when it comes to having visual cues to remind us, we need to have things all around our home to remind us and to show a visual representation of what we're supposed to do in life, okay? So one of the things that I have for you guys is a suggestion of having multiple calendars with your items, your tasks on those calendars. For instance, I use the calendar as far as Google Calendar on my phone. I use that, which also notifies me in any updates on my iPad as well. I also use a calendar for my workspace desk area, and you can purchase this on Amazon.com, Target, Walmart, wherever you see fit. But this is one of the large calendars that are made out of paper, and you can tear off each month as it goes. And what we would do is write out our daily tasks that we have to complete, okay? This is something every time you sit to your desk, you'll already have everything planned out for your week. Like I said, we'll do one day out of the week where we plan ahead, because planning ahead leaves you no room for excuses or procrastination. So also, I wanted to suggest that you get one of these handy dandy whiteboards. You can purchase these online at Office Depot, Amazon, Walmart, Target, and pretty much there's a little slot here where you can hook it on your wall in your office, and it's a dry erase board, and it comes with 2 of these little magnets where you can pin little notes as well. And this, you can change the month and the year to pretty much dedicate this to whichever month you're working on your task. Okay? So also, another thing that will help you as far as keeping your habits and being consistent, I would advise you guys to just go ahead and make a list of some items that you may or may not have that will help you be more consistent in your daily productivity. So I would suggest getting some sticky notes. I would also suggest getting index cards to write your affirmations, and also to give you cue reminders, and you can use these as well to write down your core values, your core mission statement, your personal and your professional mission statement. This is what you need to look at each and every day, all right? I would also suggest that you go ahead and purchase a few notebooks and journals to take notes on anything and everything that you do. so you can monitor your process, keep track of everything you do, and you're more than welcome to print out any of the worksheets that I've included in the workbook as well. But as far as making a habit, it takes us about 21 to 66 days to form a habit. So being consistent is a very important thing, all right? So also, if you guys are comfortable with recording and listening to your own voice, I would suggest doing a few voice memos for yourself. Record different things that you would like to remind yourself about. Record this and play this every day. Have it saved in a separate file. This will be something that you can always go back to as a commitment of yourself. So for instance, how you can use this, I've actually done this at the very beginning when I started my journey, recorded my voice, telling myself my new commitment to myself, okay? It was the promise that I made to myself to remain consistent in tackling my goals. So another thing that you guys can also do is put alarms in your phone. And these are not wake-up alarms. These are alarms to remind you and prompt you of the affirmations that you wish to say for yourself, okay? So you can have different alarms for different times of the day to choose to remind yourself of certain things that you wish to embody, okay? So you can use this in many different ways. Also, when it comes to habits, pick a time of day that you feel best, that you will be undistracted, a time where you'll be more motivated with the most energy. For most people, the morning works best because our brain is clear and the energy is clear because most of everybody is asleep. When you wake up early, there's a reason that a lot of people wakes up early because it sets the tone for your day and you can actually get a lot more done when you have a clear mind, okay? So if you have children like myself, the best thing to do is to set your alarm for about an hour or two early before everyone else wakes up, okay? And that will be time for you to do your self-care, your personal development, and to also get a head start on working on your goals, okay? So if you're still working a regular 9-to-5 job, this can be something that you would alter around whatever your schedule is. If the night works best for you, I would dedicate at least an hour or two before bed to go ahead and start tackling these goals. The main thing about a habit is to be consistent, to do whatever you need to do, at least one thing per day. Constantly focus on working on your goals every single day by doing at least one thing every day, moving toward your goal, okay? Because every single time you keep the focus and the energy on that particular subject, you are being subjective. You are pretty much setting the intent and making sure that this is your embodiment, okay? Because remember, you are who you believe you are, and you are who you embody the energy of, okay? So when you embody the energy of who you are becoming, that energy is going to flow out into the real world by showing you in the physical, okay? So what you do is go ahead, make your commitment of exactly the statement as we talked about in our previous lesson in the module 5. And this was all about building a strategy and the perfect system that's going to fit you, okay? So whatever commitment you made, you're going to go ahead and make a commitment to say, this is going to be my new habit. Every day I will start at whatever time. For instance, every day I will wake up at 6 a.m. to work on my affirmations and my meditation. I will practice yoga each day for 30 minutes. Whatever it is that you decide, just make sure that you're consistent and you're at least working on one thing every single day, okay? So if you get stuck along the way, be sure to rewind, rewatch as many times as you need to. And remember, I'm always here for you. You can definitely touch bases with me, like I said, by email at clientsupport@polished-society.com. You can also follow me on my social media. I'm on TikTok, Instagram, and also Facebook, okay? And if you're planning on joining the 6-figure coaching program, I'm telling you, this is the best way. If you are not comfortable with implementing these steps along the way alone, just know that you're not alone, okay? Because I do have this 6-week program, which is the Polished into Sanity and 6-Figure Success. This is going to be a supportive group of other women who want to win and who want that support in a comfortable environment, okay? Because guess what? I've been there and I know how it feels to not have support, okay? I've built my business from the ground up without any support, without any childcare, and I know how it is. So I'm here for you. All I want you to remember is there's no giving up, okay? Anything is possible. I need you just to get your mind right, to calibrate that energy, and continue to polish up. Continue to polish through, okay? Just remember, stay polished in for the win. And if you are interested in joining the 6-week program, be sure to visit the website, go ahead and apply for this program, sign up on our mailing list, and you'll be sure to hear back from me or one of my representatives from the Power Society team, and I look forward to working with you, okay? Really, really, really take your time through this process. Trust the process, okay? And embrace this process. Just remember you can do it, and just keep on putting your mind to it, okay? Keep putting that mind to it, all right? Have a wonderful day.